Hey everybody, Gazelle here. I hope you're having a happy whatever day. Yeah. So you know that part of the conversation where you want to jump in with something that's really important to you, but it's slightly off topic of what everybody else has been talking about, so you're not sure if you should jump in or not, but you really want to because it's really important to you? That's this video. This is something that I've been thinking about basically since I started uploading content back in September, October, September, October, September, October? September. I was going to talk about this in December, but then Ben Cook came out with his documentary series, which I thought was going to be the same thing. Of course, then it turned out not to be the same thing. It turned out to be a documentary. And a couple weeks ago, Mikola uploaded a video which was a response to one of Ben Cook's videos. And mainly he was talking about women on YouTube, but he also mentioned briefly the paradigm of like the upper crust and the middle. And then last week, Hank Green uploaded a video about how YouTube is changing and how it's morphing. And yes, mostly he was talking about the business side of things, but he also talked a little bit about content and content creators, which brings me to my little hobby horse of an idea, which is second generation web art. Now, admittedly, I have hinted to and lamented the sort of frustrations of networking across this medium, but I really haven't talked about this in concrete terms the way I've been thinking about it, and it's kind of a little scary for me to be putting this out there because this is important to me and I feel very strongly about it, and so I'm very nervous that I'm going to send it out there and it's just going to not be anything or have any sort of impact. So before we talk about second generation web art, we should probably define first generation web art. Basically, I'm talking about web artists, mainly I'm thinking of YouTube, who started in the mid-thousands? Aughts? Zeros? What are we calling that decade anyways? Does anybody know? Some of them are in the upper crust of YouTube, like Rhett and Link and Charlie McDonnell and the Vlog Brothers. But others of them are in what Mikola called the middle, the big mass of middle. People like Holly from Project Nerdy come to mind. And they've been doing this for the past 7 or 10 years, and they're well established in the medium. A proverbial high school cafeteria situation, these are the cool seniors sitting at the table across the way. And if that's the first generation, then the second generation would be people who are coming into this here in the past couple years. And some of those people have risen to the upper crust. People like Carrie Hope Fletcher come to mind. But most of us are in the middle. People like me and Hannah Summer and Billy Go to Tax. And in my humble opinion, the biggest problem for us second geners is not the business side of things. It's not even viewers. We understand we're new, viewers will come. The biggest problem for us is getting connected with each other. Finding people that are like-minded, that have similar goals and dreams and plans for their content and their lives is not easy. And while some people are trying to get second geners out there, you know, like, I don't know, Vlogaday 2013, which is really great, as far as I can see, there's no really super efficient way for us to get connected with each other. And not only for us to get connected with each other, but to get connected up the ladder with first geners. I don't know about anybody else, but I would welcome constructive criticism and maybe mentoring and advice from some of the YouTube greats. But there's no real good way for me to reach out to them for a couple of reasons. For instance, Hank, if you're watching this video, first of all, hi. You're awesome. Second of all, I'm sure that you and all the other first geners get all kinds of requests asking for your help from all kinds of people. And I can't imagine having to try to sort through all the trolls and the haters and the fangirls in order to find the content creators. And once you've found the content creators, trying to search through them to find the people that have personalities and interests and goals that are similar to yours. And part of the reason why I imagine that's so hard for first geners is because I know it's hard for second geners. I know that not only am I trying to sort through the trolls and fangirls and haters among my peers, but I'm trying to sort through those things in and of myself. Of course, the best idea would be to get us all together in the same place where we could all physically mingle and mix and be. And hey, guess what? They have a conference for that. The only problem with that model is that not everybody can make it to VidCon. Not only can I not afford to go to VidCon, but there's no guarantee that the people that I need to meet will be there. And so even though it is an unlikely scenario, there is the possibility that I would just walk away poorer and no better connected. So Hank, in your video you asked for people who were developers to contact you with ideas for websites and plans and all of that, and I am by no means a technical wizard when it comes to that sort of stuff. However, I have an idea which, if you want to run with it, that would be great. Basically, I think it would be awesome if there was a website that was similar to like a dating site, except for professionals. So for instance, I could go on there and make a profile, and I could put in my name and my information and where people could find my web art, and then answer a bunch of questions like, what am I interested in, and what fandoms am I a part of, and whether or not I like sushi. And it would spit out a bunch of results of people that have similar goals and aspirations and hopes and needs as me. And then I could sort through them, and I could look at other people's web art and potentially find people to collaborate with. And first-geners could be on there as well and find people in the second generation that they would like to get connected with. And it would make the whole process simpler, I think. Regardless, as a second-gener, I need to step it up. I need to be more proactive about finding like-minded people, and I hope that other like-minded second-geners are as well. If you are a second-gener, please share this. I'm going to send this to my second-gener friends, and tweet it, and hashtag second-gen, and maybe it will become a thing. We just need to get together. We just need a better way to get connected. We are the second generation. Hear us roar.